Ordered this backup camera here from camerasource.com, and the thing is, it works really good. So my wiring is kind of a mess because I do most of the work out in the cold, don't really have enough room to get the whole truck in the shop. Just places I could, but of course the wiring is always the trickiest part. The best part about this camera is that it's plug and play. To have the Salter, I have to have the tailgate off, and that's where the factory backup camera is located, in the tailgate handle. So that's gone, and the plug-in under there was very vulnerable to getting junk in it, and that's what bothered me at first. So I filled it with dielectric grease. But I saw these on Brian's lawn maintenance channel. Shout out to Brian's Lawn Maintenance there for sure, because these are plug and play and they're vehicle specific. They make them for Ford, GM, Dodge. They have a whole line of stuff. They have third tail brake light, backup cameras, cubes that go in your license plate, bolt holes, all kinds of options. This is the like commercial grade, I think they call it, and I was gonna get a different one. This one was retail just around 250 bucks, but it's metal housing with a shade on it to protect it, and infrared lights, so it can see nearly in the dark on its own, and the adjustability is what she was telling me about, because the other option I was looking at, which is less money, significantly less, was just like a flat mount with no adjustability. She said that getting that mounted right for the right visibility was a challenge. So the best part about it is, so that came with 10 feet of cable to plug in. You can get different lengths of cable, and it plugs right in factory, plug and play. And the reason I've got all that bundled up there is because when I take the sander out, which is often, I figured I can take that camera and put it on my back rack, which is also steel. So I took one of these really strong, I think they're rare earth magnets that come with the roof mount, warning light, plow lights. I took one of those that I wasn't using and I mounted it to it. I thought I was going to mount two, but that is on there so hard. I tried to move it to show it better, to get away from that light. I couldn't even get it to come off there. So it's really on there. Those things, there's another one there. I use it to hold wiring. Those things are really strong. That one's off kilter, so once they have a full bond, you have to slide them to the side to get them to come off. So the wiring's not the cleanest, but I did put the protective wire loom. These connectors here were like the collar threaded lockers, and even just the cable that it's made out of is good quality, durable. I think I read that this is a Sony camera here, and I'm really glad I went with the commercial grade as they have it listed, and I'll show a link in the video. It's a camerasource.com, and I called them and they hooked me up, answered my questions, and then I was wondering if that magnet would bother the camera, so I sent them an email to customer service to ask if that powerful magnet, I figured it wouldn't, but you never know, have some type of effect on that camera, but they said go for it. So that's that. And the thing is I wouldn't, if that required another screen between the plug and play of the factory harness down in there and that it displays on the factory screen in the truck, show you here in a second. So it lets you back the truck right up so you don't lose space, so you can nearer obstacles. I mean, this screen, the camera is providing better resolution than the factory camera, but the screen is not the highest resolution. But you know, you've got that spinner hanging back there, and if you backed into a boulder or anything, you're going to ruin that. And so this is, you know, so without the camera I have to favor it a lot, and you lose a lot of room plowing in front of you. So this camera, it's allowing me, like this plow being the obstacle now, you can back up closer to obstacles, as well as the safety aspect of it. But again, it's only on when it's in reverse, which is kind of a bummer. There's not an override. That would be sweet if there was. And I've been able to use it to see my spread pattern sanding. Often when it's super icy, I've been sanding in reverse. I wanted to get video of that, but that'd be too dangerous to be doing, and I didn't have anyone with me to film. And I can't find my charger for my GoPro, so that's kind of been out of the game. But anyways, no snow, ton of ice. I think we've slowed down with the salting now. But I'm really happy with that camera. I mean, it's a safety thing, it's a convenience thing, and it's time saving too.